All right, where is Shaina? Where is Shaina? There is Shaina Shepherd. What's up, Shaina?
Hey, good morning, y'all. Good to see you. Hey, Miss
Great to see
Holiday.
you.
You
Ooh,
too.
look at you, Shaina. What's happening? How are you?
I'm doing good. Blessed and highly flavored,
Mm.
We
I
out
know
here.
that's right.
Feels good to be out of the house and be in the studio. Even this is not the studio I'm used to, but it's like, ooh, feels nice.
I know that's right. I know that's right. So hold on here. Before we go into Shelterfest, I think producer Nikki Barron might have something up. You got something in here, Nikki? Oh, here it is right here. So I'm gonna play this
Now, what
clip
y'all think?
and then we're gonna talk about Shelterfest. All right. Wow. That's
That
a
was a
lot.
journey.
That's a lot right there. Sounded good too. So tell us about it, Shanna.
So, Shelterfest is a incredible festival that is set up to support the Seattle Artist Relief Fund. They're connecting so many different nonprofits that are all built to support Black artists throughout this entire time, all over this umbrella of COVID-19. I know they've raised and distributed over $1 million to artists themselves. All of us artists that have had to scrape and scrounge just to get by, that was a grant, that opportunity that was just quickly invested. They just are plugged in who's creating, who's a part of the community, and just sent us checks. And Shelterfest is an opportunity for us Black artists to give back and also shine a light on what's really our next step, which is our Black businesses, Black restaurants, so many incredible Black voices that are speaking for that. It's all this really fabulous convergence. See what I did there?
But
Everybody coming together.
I like that, and I already know. I already see a question coming on with Trey Holiday. So this always works out best when Black Girl Magic is reunited.
Hey,
That's how he does it. He knows what's up.
I know.
The screen.
We just need a little extra space so we can just like mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I got you.
He is absolutely right, because so many amazing artists are a part of this lineup. And I really want to ask you, I love getting into the relational pieces, right? As artists, like you said, it is a tight-knit community. And I want you to be able to speak to that in terms of building those relationships with other artists and being able for it to feel like that kind of quasi family of Seattle Black artistry. How was that for you with this Shelterfest project?
I mean, so this is all from the artist perspective too. I'm not working for Shelterfest. I'm just stoked about it because when I saw the lineup itself, there's the part of me that's like a fan that's like, oh, they are really capturing what Seattle music in the BIPOC community looks like. And also me as like a person. Like, let's just go through. I mean, Tiffany Wilson is the best singer in the Pacific Northwest, probably in the entire western part of this country. She's touched by God, and she is the sweetest person that ever lived, who actually represents the community. That's Tiffany Wilson right there. Beverly Crusher, led by Cozell Wilson, is a rock band that Bear Axe, my band, has performed with many times. Great friends of ours, and they put on a great show. It's like Jimi Hendrix meets like crust punk. It's like super dope. Maya Marie, that's my best friend in the world. Maya Marie is a singer-songwriter. She just sounds like she sounds like a locomotive train coming at you that you're like, you can't get out of the way of. Rebel Be Free is amazing. I don't know them personally yet, but I have watched like their content that's been coming out over quarantine is like incredible.
Oh, Rebel Be Free is literally like the best hip hop lyricist in Seattle. I mean, hands down, he has been my favorite up and coming artist. He's been doing it for a lot of years, but it's really been blowing up. So I'll just say you're right about that.
I want to know. I mean, I just the stuff that I've been hearing, just his lyrics about like through this chop area. I'm like, whoa, okay, you're just with us, brother. Like, and then Gifted Gab. I mean, she's like amazing. She is like the sass. She's also an incredible lyricist and storyteller. I mean, and then there's Clinton Farron, who is just like a legend.
Yeah.
A legend.
You know what? I just got to say too, because Black Stacks is, I mean, come on.
There we go.
Come on. I mean, come on. What
that is CD. Black Stacks is CD music. You know what I'm saying? Like as a transplant, when you hear Black Stacks and you see the party that is like the backyard kickback party that is every one of their shows, you're like, oh, okay, so I found Black people in Seattle. Like that's the experience.
Almost look no further. I mean, you're absolutely right.
Are boys allowed back yet? Are boys allowed back yet?
One of my all-time favorite voices and actresses and just people in this world. So I just got to say, when I saw that lineup and looking at that clip, I was over here getting so goosebumps. I'm like, yes.
Yes. These people, kids ain't ready. You know, it's like everybody is going to love this show. And like the quality. Oh, I'm sorry, Mari. I'm sorry.
Your turn.
I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I know you guys love the music and stuff, and you talk about your favorite artists, but you know, as someone who's always hungry, I was going to say that I see that Trey Lamont's going to be there too. But I'm going back in my cave now. Jerk Shack's going to be there.
Yes, Jerk Shack.
There'll be lots of food.
And June Baby. Okay, thank you. So let's get into restaurants. So me and my sister, every 2 weeks, we have brunch and we go to June Baby. We used to before COVID and everything. We would get dressed up, just to go to June Baby and just be like, this is what it feels like to be classy and Black, you know? And then after COVID has happened and you know, people are supporting Black businesses more. It's like so hard to get food there now. You know, Jerk Shack is like the spot. That's just like the real kick it spot. Like Thursday night, like I got some extra money because tomorrow's payday. Like we're going to Jerk Shack.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like it's just so inventive and so like awesome that they have been able to knit the things that are so important to our culture here as Black people: food, music, and vibes. And they put it all together and really captured it. And I think it's going to look beautiful. And I think that and the fact that all these dollars are going to support these businesses and these artists, and not even just the artists participating. We're not getting paid for this. These dollars go to support our community. So the next generation of creatives are ready for, you know, no matter what. And I think that is super inventive. I just want to support everything about that and see more of that happening.
Yeah, I think you're so right too, because one of the things that COVID is really pressing upon us is the fact that we have to find innovative measures to make it happen, right? Whatever it is, like we have to find new avenues and new pathways, open up side doors, back doors, you know what I'm saying? Peek behind the curtain, all of that. We're having to do it all. And I love that, again, you know, creating these digital experiences for people is so key right now because we have to do things digitally, especially with regard to music, right? It was one of the things I remember Governor Inslee saying, hey, no live performances at all. And we were still out, you know. I wanted to ask you about this because we were still like, well, First Amendment events, like our people want to hear music. We need to have teach-ins. We need to have speakers. And so I love that this digitization of artistry is happening. What for you, you know, what is on the horizon, right? You got Shelterfest. And then after that, as an artist, you're still kind of scrambling and finding all of these inventive ways. How are you finding and making new relationships through a lot of those connections?
I think that, wow, it's just the good old fashioned truth of like, be nice to people, be present, and care about people. And, you know, it doesn't matter if you're in the room with somebody, as long as you're connecting with them, you still have that opportunity to make those steps for yourself. I've just been trying to, I got a New York hustle, So when it comes to like limitations, cool. Let's figure out a way around that. And I think that is like a way of thinking that is now being really woven into the network of our music community. But at the beginning of COVID was not there. It's like, okay, everybody feel our feelings. Let's feel our feelings. Or let's doubt all of our life choices. I'm like, nah, we got to make stuff. This is our job. And it's like this thing when you're creative, it's like you connect with other creatives on this weird spiritual level. But at the same time, it's like, this is our job. This is our future. This is our industry that's moving forward. So, I mean, it's easy. For me, I've been just trying to build things in my community because that's all I have. That's my family right now, And so I've been trying to build fundraisers that support my bandmates. I've been trying to do appearances and have conversations and read about what people that I love care about, and then bring it into what I do. Even if it's not music related, it is music related because I am an artist, and what I do is it's a part of it, And I just encourage more people to think that way, that, it's not about being seen or heard or loud. It's about listening to what's going on around us and having the bravery and like the bravery really to just say, I care about it. I care about it, and that's it. I want every people to care about it.
Are boys welcome back yet?
Yes,
you got it.
Yo, this is dope. We see a spike. It's funny because they keep telling me like, "Oh, you have to do this morning show," but we see a spike in viewership when I'm off the screen.
No.
you know what I'm saying? So with it right here, this is Shelterfest, and the best thing is that wherever somebody's watching us right now, for the most part, they can watch Shelterfest across our Facebook and our YouTube page. Yes. That's the Saturday and Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Great way to support artists, support these Black businesses. You know what I'm saying? Let's really put our resources where our mouth is and some of everything else. And Shaina, the best thing is about Shaina Shepherd is, I mean, it's a lot of creative things on the horizon. I think we're going to be hearing back from you very soon because you found a way, like you said, to be able to take these lemons, make lemonade, probably put some vodka in it too, and really make a great time of it. And one thing that's always great when you come here and when I see you out in public is your optimistic spirit. You're making the best of what's going on, and your participation in Shelterfest is indicative of your everyday personality.
Well, thank you, Amari. I have to take an opportunity to just congratulate you guys and say thank you. I guess I do it privately, but I'll do it publicly, But really, I just want to say thank you so much to Converge. Everybody who's watching that is involved and invested in our music community. I truly believe that Converge is like the leader of what we need. They represent the street. They represent each individual intersect of our community, and then they have the wherewithal to actually put the work in to share the stories, to make connections with Big Building Bash and make connections with Shelterfest, and hopefully more connections with more organizations. The fact that they're taking that leap is something that doesn't happen in our community yet, doesn't happen in our industry yet. So if you're watching this and I just encourage you to just donate money to them, because I wish I had it, but you know what? I'm out here. So donate and support them so that we can all continue to build something together.
Thank you, Shaina. And you donate a lot of vibes. So, we accept vibes
I got
too.
Vibes.
Yeah, you got the vibe.